Okay, g'day viewers. Um, so I thought I'd just do a little video demonstrating my little Stanley 71. It's a beautiful old example. Not quite sure of the type, but I know it's very early. It's got the patent date on it. What have we got? March 4th, 84. So that would be a 1884, I'm assuming, when the patent was done. Anyway, so I'll pop this up with the title of using the router plane, the number 71. Basically, I'm doing some mortise and tenons to refurbish an old table, bit of a family heirloom, for my sister to take our grandmother's sewing machine, just as a display piece. It'll only be about 500 by 300. But yeah, utilising the existing table, tried to take off a bit of the old stain, but still wanted the patina. So they're the legs, reusing the old rails, which have the old school system of allowing the bench top to float. So they've just got these little chocks that are screwed up under the tabletop that fit into these that hold it. I will reuse those, utilise the same system. So for the curtain, I think we call it, basically going to be running 2 tenons into each leg. Thusly, I've done most of the tenons, just got the one set to go now. So I thought this would be a nice time to demonstrate the use of the 71. Don't really need to, but it's one of those things since I have the tools. To set these, basically I've used the mortise gauge. So the mortise gauge are the gauges that have the double pins to allow you to mark where the mortise, where the tenon and then where the mortise will go. So once you've set that, don't alter it, because then you can use it for the whole job. So I'm just going to chisel out these. I might just do one so that the video doesn't end up being hours long. So I'm chiseling down to my mortise gauge lines, keeping an eye on which way the grain's flowing so I don't blow out more material than I need. And once I've done this one, then I'll use the router plane to clean it up. I am very lucky that I have these old traditional woodworking tools to use. I'm a bit of a hybrid tool worker. I love the old tools, but you know what? I'm a big fan of the electric when the time calls for it. So just to do the one, so I've just brought that down just shy of line. These old dowels are basically reminiscent of the old construction technique for the table. So I'm just going to have to make do. That'll give you a slightly better look. So the 71, I've set the depth of the cutter to allow whatever that depth was. I think it was 5.5 mil. And so basically it's a bit of a random tool. Once again, you don't need to use these, but because I have them. So I'm basically putting it on and then going to work my way around the perimeter in a pivoting motion, I guess. The important thing with these is to keep this side hard down on the shoulder. And then basically just work my way around. And this just ensures nice parallel tenons. And I mean, I'm not, as my old boss used to say, we're not tuning a piano, so close enough is good enough. But since I've got the tool, I may as well use it. So this is used in, this sort of rolling technique, because I've got to keep that hard down on the face so that when I pivot it, that blade is cutting parallel with the face. These aren't through tenons, so I'm not too concerned about how the end of the tenon looks. If they were through tenons, I would be a lot more pedantic with how they look on the tail end. So that's basically it. So that now gives me a lovely parallel surface to ensure that when my tenon goes in, it's mint. So yeah, that's how you use a router plane. I love this thing. Love it. Yeah, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed.